whole time. How you doing? I've just gotten back. I've finally got the docking module. The fucking finding of the shit. I basically said that in the last. I've added a hell of a lot to my thing, so I can now take the prawn with me on my adventure. I wanted to voice a few concerns, like a wee bit disappointment with the game. Really upset with the fact that like in the original game, which like isn't too big of a deal, but like in terms of base building, it made it very annoying and just very slow, because I was trying to find lithium, and I then realised that all of the caches were gone. I had pretty much mined up all of it in the proximity, so I was like, oh well, that was one of the great things. Like when I bought the property, they said like the fucking great thing about this property is that you can fucking there's a lithium fucking mine that's just forever going to be there. But no, it turns out that lithium eventually just starts to get eroded away by time. So I was a wee bit disappointed there. Oh god. The second thing is the sea truck, alright? I'm really annoyed with it because I've got everything I need now, where it's kind of like my Cyclops again. Huh. Why would I want to do that? I would rather get in it. And it's just it's so clunky. I can't fucking. They have this mechanic, which why would you be allowed to do that when you've got a literal ass hanging off you 24/7, just fucking pretty much just hanging off. I can just imagine the whole thing just sort of waving around like I'm a fucking sea snake. Oh Jesus. Oh, it looks like we're getting out. I could try getting the prawn, I guess. Take the prawn for a land run so I don't freeze to death. Whoa! Jesus Christ. Alright. Here we go. Alright. We're prawning about on the island. Again, why would I ever use the Land Strider if I've got this? Is there some flaw that I am not seeing right now? You use more power when you're out of water. That would be a good flaw to have, and maybe it would incentivize me to, you know... Jesus Christ. Bear with me. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Second is like, they haven't really added anything to this game compared to the first game. Like the first game, this game has a lot of the same biomes that were in the first game. That, like, it has the geothermal area, it has the starting area, it has the little, like, grassy lands thing. Please, okay, good, I was worried I wouldn't fit. Oh, that's how you get there from there. It has the grassland sort of thing. It has land, but now it's icy, and, like, there's nothing here. Like, they try and say, like, oh, there's plants and things like that. Like, there's an ugly snow tree, there's geothermal vents, like these things, these ugly trees. That's a tree, and it's like, oh, this is just ugly, the whole thing. Because at least you could have a plant. Here it's just like grass and snowball. And also, that also raises the question, like, why don't I just eat the snow when I'm thirsty? You just can't have yellow snow. So, I don't know. I'm just like, maybe I'm being a little bit too picky with the game. But I just feel like it would have been a better DLC than a standalone title. Because it doesn't add enough to be its own thing. It's kind of like a Disney sequel. It's just like, it's passable, but I mean, you could have done better with the source material. Like, I don't like the, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I don't like the lack of mystery. I mentioned this in the last video that I tried to make, but then the internet cut out. But I don't like the fact that you have a voice protagonist. Because, like, yeah, sure, she could, like, say some things. Like, I like the lines with the sea monkeys. Oh. I was like, what? What does that mean? Oh. Like, I'd prefer if it was just, like, a voiceless protagonist. It would have been so much... Because, like, you can then put your own, like, face onto it. And, you're just like, oh, I'm exploring this vast place all by myself. All these diamonds, why not? But yeah, like, they could have done so much more. And I don't like a big part of the first game was the isolation for me. Like, especially in the late game when you're building your base super deep underground, you're like, and all you can hear is, you get this feeling of like, you're the only person there. You're the only person to ever be there. There's no remnants. Oh, well, there's remnants, like there's buildings that are there. But that's it. But in this game, you have another person on the planet. You have shit tons of things. You're like... Not to mention, the guy is just waiting in orbit to pick you up, no matter what. So, like, you don't feel like you're isolated on the planet. That might be a bit of a nitpick, but like, it's just, it ruins the fear factor for me, because the big thing, the scary thing about, like, it was a psychological thing, the scary thing about the ocean is the isolation. That's a big psychological factor. Like, imagine you're just out in the middle of any ocean in the world, just by yourself swimming. Just imagine that shit. You're just swimming alone, you've got nothing but what's under the water. That could be anything. All you got is your lithium deposits, and okay. Shit. Sitting down, what docile boy. Oh god, I've made a catastrophic error. Anyway, that's enough diamonds. I mean, come on, I've got a full inventory of diamonds. Lots of bases, but yeah, and like they've added this land area, but there's nothing here. There's nothing here of any substance. Beacon 5. How do I get to the drop beacon? I find I get lost in this game a lot more than the last games. Like, or last game, sorry. Like, this game I'm just always getting lost. Was that me getting attacked by that crawly thing? I think so. Titanium, quartz. What, did I die or something? What the fuck? What is this? Someone just like carrying a whole bunch of shit just trip over? What? Oh, this is the gift that chick left for me, I guess. Cool. Why'd you leave it here of all places where there's a big fucking miner creature? I don't know if it's a glitch, but I can't get into the bitch assist. That's another thing. More glitches. The only glitch I found in the original was like one where... Oh, I shouldn't say like it's the only one. I got, like, I was getting fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm getting stuck on everything. I, like, couldn't... Like, for the prawn drill arm, I couldn't pick up one of the schematics, in this game. I fucking... Find, like... In the last game, like, all it was I couldn't scan one of the prawn suits, but there was another one literally right next to it, so it wasn't an issue. Which I suppose is the same with the drill, but yeah. The other thing was, like, I can't pick up some items, there's clipping issues. Inventory glitches. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, good. Like, not big things, not big glitches, but, like, enough for it to be like, ah, fuck it. Okay. Are you gonna attack me? I would have thought those things would, Oh, Jesus, I'm just gonna have to fall because I don't have enough thrust. Damn it! Jesus Christ. Now, jump on top. There we go. Oh, but yeah, this is a big thing. I miss the Cyclops so much. This makes me miss the Cyclops. And, like, literally all they should have, like, they could have done half the work and just, like, released a DLC where they just gave you all the items in this game. Like, or they could have just given you the map and, like, all the items in it as a DLC to the first game, and I wouldn't complain as much, because they haven't added anything new to justify it being a sequel. Then again, I didn't pay full price for it. I paid fucking, like, $15 for the full game. And for, like... and from the start, its retail price was like $30. Like, it was never expensive at all. Like, so less complaint. But, like, otherwise, like, why would you make it standalone? And just why would you take out the Cyclops and the Seamoth? I liked the Seamoth. The Seamoth was useful because you could, like, the only issue I had with the Seamoth is that you could only go, I'm pretty sure from memory, you could only go down to 900 meters with it. And that was a big issue. So if you wanted to go any deeper, like the deepest you could go, I'm pretty sure was like 1500. You couldn't do that in the fucking Seamoth. You had to use the Cyclops. And that's fine. I can use the Cyclops, because the thing is that the Cyclops was actually more maneuverable than this shit. They should have called this it is a sea truck. It's a fucking truck. It's hard to drive, and, like, it's hard to maneuver, and, like, getting into tight quarters, oh, hey, is painful. But yeah, that's just, like, my opinion. Like, but hey, we're going to be able to check out what's going on with this base. Like, you can see I've done my exterior grow bed. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah. Okay, door. Oh jeez, disconnect all my things. And then I'll probably fuck off. Aquarium down there with pretty much nothing in it except for a crash fish at the moment. Yeah. So that's kind of fun. We've got, I don't know if I had this when I was here last time, but I've like put glass around here, and I've added a couple of these fevered pepper trees. We got a aquarium in here. I don't know if they grow to full size in this containment. I got this thing, and I got a couple fish in here, just digesting. Got the beginnings of a bedroom, built this thing, which doesn't really make sense because you notice it does that, which doesn't make sense because you see it increases in momentum to do that clap, which doesn't actually make sense for the actual thing. And then I've got a nuclear reactor, more storage, the aquarium's full of these motherfuckers now. Unfortunately it appears like only the peepers and the bladderfish are the ones that are breeding, which sucks, but yeah, that's that. What happens if I go in here? Does the crash fish explode? I hope you can get the, in the first game you could find time capsules, and you could find like a fish. I can't remember the name of the fish, but you could find a fish in it. The cuttlefish, I think it was called. And that thing was cute. I admit it, that thing was cute. I have a hard time admitting it when it comes to most other things, but that thing was cute. Okay. Sorting. I get some framed art in this bitch. Also a picture of someone I don't even know. I'm just gonna put that on my desk. What happened to the picture of... Let's put it on this side. So then it's like I contemplate. At least they've got representation. That's what they added to the game. Representation. Oh, representation! This is like Star Wars. Okay, well then I can't put that there. I can't put it there either, because it's too pitch black. Okay, I guess I'm not putting it anywhere, because it's bugged art. Oh, is it bugged? Or is that literally it? That has to be bugged. There's a picture of a amoeba. I had a aquarium in here, but then I had to destroy it to make the prawn suit depth upgrade, even though I'm not actually going to go that deep. Anyway, that's the tour. See you later. Thanks for tuning in, I guess. All 0 of you.